going on? It's your boy Vince again. This time I wasn't lazy, so I actually got my whole setup. I'm gonna show you that makeshift setup when I hit 100 subs, alright? Remember, I made a promise to you guys that once I hit 100 subs, remember there was a poll I did about 2 or 3 months ago. I said once I hit 100 subscribers, I'm gonna show you exactly my living conditions. You guys said that you were nosy and you wanna see, alright? So, today's video, I'm breaking down exactly how I'm gonna have 25 to 30 car months. Now, I'm gonna break this down to you, alright? So, in the car business, there's an opportunity to make lots of money. But that's a pro. Cons is that, it is a lot of hours. You have 9-hour days, 12-hour days, even more, which is really insane because, even if the dealership closes at 9, it closes once that last customer leaves. So if you have a car going out, like so you sell the car and the car's going out at the same time, and you close them at 8, and they want to leave the car tonight, they will either say, okay, like I'll finish up the paperwork right now and then finish up everything later tomorrow, or they'll go through everything and you can be there until like 11, 12 o'clock at night, which is really insane. But, it does pay off. So basically, with the bonuses from 30 cars, first off, you make the money from the cars, like from the front end, what the dealership makes, and the back end from like where the finance or the banks or something like that, whatever they do. Then you have whatever the brand that you work for, whatever spins or whatever more extra incentives they have to give you too. So there's like so many ways to make money in the car business, which is really insane, even from surveys, which is awesome. So first things first is customer reviews. Now, what I did, I analyzed my my store's website, and it's not the best, but it is improving because a lot of people pointed out a lot of things that are like really wrong and missing from the website, right? So basically, customer reviews. If someone, let me ask you a question. If you go on a website and you see basically just someone's name just keep like repeatedly going down the line, like just saying like, oh yeah, great customer service. Oh, I can't even talk. Wow. Great customer service, V Smythe. You know what I mean? Like you just see a person's name all the way down the line on there. You're gonna more than likely, when you go to the dealership, ask for them because you're like, okay, he seems like he's the best. He seems like he's like the nicest guy there, or like he does the best job just because I just see his name repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? So, customer service, customer reviews. That's the best way. That's one of the top ways to really gain business and everything like that to yourself in any type of business or anywhere you work. So phone calls. We have a 25 phone call rule. And I'm not gonna lie, the leads that we get, so they're really not that effective, but to a degree, So usually, and I'm going to elaborate on that. So we have a BDC department, so that's the Business Development Center. So what they do, they actually make the phone calls. They actually set the appointments. They check up on our previous customers. They call them back and everything like that. So they're like our own, I guess, managers. Like they manage like everyone else's like deals and their previous customers and everything like that. So when I get the leads, ask my boss, all right, boss, let me get some leads. More than like majority of them BDC already ran through. So then now I don't want to look like an a-hole for like just keep on repeatedly calling people, just because they called them yesterday. I don't want to do that because clearly me personally, I don't want a business calling me every single day, But a way I'm going to do that is I'm going to skip a few. So social media awareness and Facebook ads, right? Facebook, Instagram ads. So I'm going to use this to leverage social media. And I forgot one more thing. Funnels. So the ones in red are tied to the same. So So social media awareness, Facebook ad. Oh, there we go. Social media awareness, Facebook ads, and funnels. So funnels online. So this book right here, The Conversion Code. The Conversion Code by Chris Smith. This book is really great. Now, he breaks down literally how to set up funnels online. So let me just explain this. So a funnel, basically, and it's just literally how you see it right here. It's a sales funnel. People start at the top. You know, at the top is your social media. No, I'm sorry. Let me just draw it out. Where's my eraser? Oh. Oh my. Anyways, this is a funnel, okay? So all right. So people start all the way at the top, right? So at this part, you have your social media, your ads, right? So let's say 100 people. 100 people see that, right? You go down here, they go see another page that they can opt into and like they can engage with it, right? So let's say half of that. So it's like 50 people. And then people at this part, now they're really going through it and they're like, might set up an appointment. So let's say 20. And then now they funnel out. Now 10 people will come, you know what I mean? Or maybe at the end of your funnel, you might end up with 5. Now that's just going off of, I'm just doing just like a bare minimum, like a brief overview of it, how it works and everything, how it goes through sales funnel. Like people, first your audience, and then you just funneling out the people that are actually going to buy. Now that's at 5%. That's not even, that's if your advertisement is only going 5%, then you're doing something wrong. So out of 100 people, you should at least like engage or have about 20 people. Like, and the average closing ratio is 33%, and that's just average. All right, so 33% is where you should target. Not really, but that's like worst case scenario. You get 33%. If you get any lower, then you should shut down the ad and just keep on going. And other ways to do it, you can split test. So you split test. So say like you have like two very similar advertisements going at the same time, but you wanted to split test them to see which one is a winner. So say if one only has like a 20% closing ratio and the other one has 40. Instead of you wasting money on the 20, you shut that down and then you put more money into the one that's winning in the 40. You know what I'm saying? So that's for that. Now, where we at? Setting appointments. So what my boss wants to do, he goes by a 3-2-1 rule, which every person in car business does, right? So let's say you set 3 appointments, 2 of them show, you sell 1. Pretty self-explanatory, right? So 3-2-1, you know, so that means that everything else matters, and like it's literally just a numbers game. So like for this month, I'm gonna calculate how many phone calls it takes for me to make an appointment. So I'm gonna do that. Once I do that, then set an appointment and then see how these numbers work out. Usually should work out if you have your steps down, which at this point, this is my 3rd month. I somewhat have it down, but like I'm really getting like a better groove of it and everything. So that's where I'm at. Product knowledge is really key. Let me just start that. Hopefully this, all right. So product knowledge, actually let me get, so you green one. Product knowledge is probably hands down one of the most important assets that you need to have when selling a car. with selling anything, because if you could tell a person the differences between why, I'll say, like, why the Jeep's 4-wheel drive is superior to any other 4-wheel drive car, and like really like articulate the way it works compared to the person that says, oh, in all honesty, it's just like, you know, they're both 4-wheel drive, but Jeep is just known for the name. Instead of just really explaining it, saying how, you know, there's the transfer case that distributes the torque between each wheel, and I'm not even gonna get into I'm not gonna get into too much of that. But anyway, so basically that's just the difference between the amateur and professional. Even though I'm just in the beginning, with product knowledge, you will look like a professional off the bat, because since you want to know everything. Literally with product knowledge, you're like the surgeon. You're like a surgeon. You know exactly how to, like, where to put things. You know where the arteries is at. You know how to like put things in, put things out, and you know how to like rearrange the person. So for instance, if someone comes in on the car and they don't know exactly what car they want, but they saying, oh yeah, I want heated seats, navigation, panoramic sunroof, and a V6 engine or something. So let's just say you articulate and just say like they want like a bigger vehicle, like a more expensive vehicle, but they didn't need all that space. You now, with the product knowledge, you know that you can put them in a smaller vehicle for a lesser price, and you can get the same exact features. And then that's what makes you separate from the amateurs to the professionals. You know what I mean? So that's just a brief example of product knowledge, because it's really important. It's really important. So down here, car reviews. So what I've been wanting to do, and I'm actually going to like run polls and tests on this as well too. You know, on YouTube, I never see any car reviews. Like, since I work at Chrysler or Jeep Dodge Ram store, a dealership, I never see a full-on review explaining each trim. I seen about one, and it was just on Wranglers, but I never seen one fully explaining Grand Cherokees, one fully explaining Durangos. It's all separated, you know. So I want to do that. Let me know in the comment section down below or on my social media, because I'm going to be doing polls as well too, to like see if that'll be beneficial to you guys. If you guys would like to see someone as like the face of a dealership, you know what I mean? So like that's what I want to do. That's how I want to present myself, as like the face of the dealership, doing car reviews and just getting your opinion and everything like that on whatever's new coming out, whatever updates, whatever recalls we have, you know. That's what I want to do as well on the channel too. So there's that. By, let's say, definitely by this year, I'm gonna hit at least 1 to 2 25 car months, and I can't wait, because there's actually some new guys there, right? So there's 3 new guys that came to my job, and they all have been managers before, like 5 to 8 years of experience, and they started like about 4 or 5 days ago, literally selling a car every single day. I'm like, what? I'm like, what's going on, right? So then I asked one of them, and he was just telling me like literally just product knowledge, and like I was just asking him so many questions, and the way he like positions it, it's just like he's like, it's like, oh wow, like this is a professional. This is why they sell cars. Like I literally like snoop around if they have customers, and I was just like chill by a car, acting like I'm not paying attention or anything, and then I was just like, they're over there, like I'll just have my ear right there, and then just paying attention to them and like literally listening and taking down notes on what they're saying to customers. But you know, once again, like how I said in the last video, sell or be sold. You're selling all the time. Always be closing. No matter what, in your dealership, at your job, if you're selling sunglasses, if you're selling even, let's say, pamphlets for like for magazines, door to door. You know, you're always selling, and you're always selling to your wife, to people around you on a daily basis to get you to do something, or to get them to do something for you. You know, so with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you like these videos of me trying to explain and break down my goals, and then later on to see what goals that I achieve, which goals I hit. You know, so once again, I'm on this grind 24/7 now. I know I slacked off a little bit, but You know, it's always ups and downs. If you see my last post on on Instagram, it's always ups and downs. But you know, as long as you know how to get back from it, and like how fast you come back up, you're gonna be perfectly fine, because it's never a steady pace. If it was a steady pace, oh, everyone would be rich. But it's gonna be either, you know, you go up, down, go up a little bit, down, go up a little bit more, you go down a lot. You go up, 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 down, and then hopefully over here you will make it. But there'll still be some drop off points too. But you know, it's just like a roller coaster. That was not gonna fall that time. But it's just like a roller coaster, you know. So smash that like button. Oh. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let me know what else you want to see from me. And other than that, I appreciate you guys following me on my journey. You know, I'm on my road to 1,000 subscribers. Well, first to 100. So I gotta hit that first. Road to 100 subscribers. And you know, it's now or never. There's no stopping now, alright? Take care, guys. Stay humble, stay blessed. And I'm gonna catch you on the next video, alright?